Hello everybody, and welcome back to Kingdom Rush. So I decided that rather than another fail compilation video, I would just kind of go into this. It took a while, but I did figure out the strategy for this. It's not as bad as Twin Rivers. Basically what I found kind of helped is don't waste money on setting up choke points down here because they just break through anyway. So we're not going to waste any money on barracks or anything down there.
Dodge this!
And those purple guys are eventually gonna die, so don't get too used to them. They will no longer be with us in a matter of time.
Archers ready? Bullseye! Freedom!
Alright, and then you want Rangers up here. And the Rangers are just the best, like, DPS, and you just need DPS, pure DPS, as much as you can get.
I see dead people.
Bandit, starters, roots. Yeah, okay. So, at this point, you should have 2 Rangers, and you're gonna get poison on them first, and then go for Wrath of the Forest. And you need poison on at least one before you do anything. Even before, honestly, before you put barracks up there, you want the poison arrows. Then we can talk about barracks. You want to get them to last as long as possible up here, and then Rain of Fire. And hopefully you'll have taken out everything besides the Dark Knights by this point. And those guys are going to become your paladins. Because the purple guys are eventually going to die too. Now these marauders are tough, but the brigands who accompany them really aren't. So that's not as much of an issue. But you do want to be able to hold them back, because you want to Rain of Fire all the marauders in one place, if possible. And this means A, stalling them in one place, and B, having your Rain of Fire back by the time that happens, which is now. And there they are. We got them. Now you don't really need healing lights on the paladins, because I think there's just a handful of Shadow Archers in the next wave. Next step is Wrath of the Forest. Yeah, and then the game just takes tons of brigands, and then, yeah, this next wave is just super long. And what I did here is I added a second set of barracks just to act as like a buffer, because I always get scared of wolves in these heroic and iron challenges. And I guess wargs are a bit different. They are not as fast, but they do chew through things better. I guess with Wrath of the Forest, I am probably being overly cautious. But it is nice to have these guys, because they are going to send a substantial amount of Dark Knights at us, which we are relying heavily on Wrath of the Forest to deal with. It's similar to how Wrath of the Forest cheese got us through the Dark Tower. It's going to do the same thing here. And then I quit the level during this wave. The Shadow Archers are going to show up. There's only a few of them. And I rain-fired the Shadow Archers once I got to here. And after that I quit the level and started recording. I didn't beat it. And I don't know what's in the last wave. So it is possible I still lose here.
Freedom!
That was a very good rain of fire, I think.
I see dead people.
Okay, probably want to upgrade these guys in case a lot of enemies come through. We don't want these guys to die. Alright, we got Shadow Archers, Marauders, Brigands, Dark Knights. That is a substantial amount of Shadow Archers, so I do think it's a good idea at this point. Poison 2 versus Poison 3 isn't that much of a difference, I don't think, so I'll probably just go for another set of Paladins.
Freedom!
Oh, they're getting up there though. Yeah, that pack of Dark Knights actually giving us some trouble. Like, that singular set of Dark Knights. It's a bit interesting.
Justice served. Let there be light.
Alright, so what that says to me is Arcane Wizard. So that last pack of Dark Knights was able to sneak through. And we probably want these guys to be more in range of the Rangers. I feel like enough Wrath of the Forests alone are probably going to kill the Shadow Archers, but they will beat up on our Paladins. I'm just gonna save Rain of Fire for when it looks like there's about to be a breach. Marauders are so big though that they kind of block the view of the action a bit. It is harder to see what's going on when there are a lot of Marauders in— oh, guys, I just remembered that Holy Strike exists. Oh, hey, I got that achievement, nice. Alright, Rain of Fire. Alright, just start spamming Paladin upgrades. Why not? Let's get teleports. Alright, I think that's the level. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I did spend about 40 minutes on that, and I might have won my last attempt, but I quit out and recorded this instead. So, you do get one successful attempt, but that's That is always... Thankfully, I was not recording when I got that Holy Strike achievement. Also, we had a very symmetrical Plants vs. Zombies style defense there. Alright. Now, I don't honestly know what I want to do for this level because it's only barracks. And you start out with the 2 mages. Goblins, Marauders, Shamans, Orcs, Dark Knights, Brigands. So no bandits, which is good, no shadow archers, which is good, also no ogres. So the heaviest hitters are not here, but we need something that can dispatch. We need a barracks defense that can dispatch these guys. And the Dark Knights are not going to go down to any barracks defense. We definitely need our mages to deal with that. The strategy is probably to keep him here and not up here, because even when you upgrade him to Arcane Wizard, they can't really cover this exit point. Also, there's no purple guys. Sad. And yeah, the mage sheriffs are gonna do nothing against shamans, so...
For honor and glory.
I mean...
For honor and glory. For the king.
They're probably gonna start out with the easier kinds of enemies, like the goblins and orcs, so... yeah. Just goblins and orcs at the beginning.
For the king.
I'm gonna go more this way.
Freedom.
Whatever we miss is probably just gonna get killed by the mage tower, so yeah, like that guy hopefully is gonna get shot down by, yeah. Like, it's pointless to get an arcane wizard at this point, because... like, goblins die in 1 hit, I think 100% of the time to a wizard tower. For, yeah. Like, any hit the mage does on a goblin's gonna insta-kill it. Whereas there's, I think, still RNG involved with orcs. Alright, Brigands is kind of bad. I was hoping they'd come a bit later. Yeah, I need... see, I need to gradually upgrade my barracks over time. Alright, I'm going to rainfire 1 half and reinforce the other half. Alright. Pow. Oh, I paladined up, but I forgot about the, this guy. Paladins with Holy Strike is what we eventually want, right? See, and I feel like you just get pitiful returns in this level. Like, I'm not getting any money because I'm not killing any enemies, and I'm not killing any enemies because I have no money to get towers to kill the enemies with. Shamans. I mean, shamans, though, they can't really heal goblins. There's not much to heal on a goblin.
Let there be light.
Freedom.
Alright, we are just throwing in rains of fire, just... Alright, so we went the route of the tower behind the slaughter on the left. Ugh. Okay, so see, they're getting through, and there is nothing I can do to a shaman, really. They just heal themselves, and they don't take magic damage, really. It's sad, because I think we're probably relatively close to the end. And we're relatively close to getting a rain of fire. I actually tried rain firing and I clicked an enemy's icon instead.
Like a charm.
See, it's a waste to get an arcane wizard, but okay.
For honor and glory.
I feel like maybe our mistake is not letting the barracks cover each other because
Have at thee. For honor and glory. For the king. Have at thee. Charge. Roar!
like the barracks just couldn't cover each other all the time. And maybe grouping them closer is the key.
Freedom! Roar! Have at thee! Freedom! Roar!
And once we get that guy, perhaps the strategy from that point on is to save up for arcane wizards. Because yeah, the brigands come out surprisingly quick after the orcs. Maybe the strategy is to not upgrade to level 3 barracks at all, actually.
Freedom! Roar!
See, when nothing dies, you only get money when an enemy dies, not when they are moderately damaged over time, so...
Freedom! For honor and glory! Roar!
But now that I upgraded them, I just realized I'm kind of in a bit of a sticky situation on the right side here. Actually, I'm in a stickier situation on the left side right now. Stuff just doesn't get stuck. Uh-oh, shamans, uh-oh. The goblins are getting we are dying to a horde of goblins because we can't kill anything because, okay.
For the king! Have at thee! Charge!
New strategy is upgrade each barracks once and leave them like that and just go for
Honor and glory!
arcane wizard and then go for teleport.
For the king! Charge! Freedom! Roar! Freedom!
See, look at that. Already get on to purple. So this guy's probably gonna insta-kill orcs most of the time, so don't need to worry too much about that. But like, the brigands killed off our soldiers before because, you know, they were, there was nothing killing them, so they kind of just whittled away slowly over time. Hopefully this doesn't happen now that I've got Arcane Wizard. It's also going to be interesting finding a time where it would be best to actually use this Rain of Fire. I've got maybe on the Shamans. Alright, those were a completely wasted set of reinforcements. Hey, look at that. Gives our guys a bit of time to regenerate. And I think there's like 2 or 3 brigands that are alive. Oh, but when they get teleported, the shaman, they go back to where the shamans are. And aha, look at that though. Teleport doing its magic. Alright, and then maybe the secret is then just throwing extra barracks in there instead of making them paladins. I don't know. We're in another situation where maybe we could win if Rain of Fire would be a bit kinder. Anything that does walk up there is going to get heavily damaged, but not killed, and so they all got through in the end. Yay. Whew. I don't know what to do about that level. Not entirely sure. I think perhaps I could stop for now and work on iron later, because heroic did end up taking me a while, and that iron challenge is definitely hard. So I will do it later. It allows level 3 upgrades, and we have all the level 3 upgrades, so that's fine. When did it start allowing level 4? Icewind Pass, okay. Alright, well, we accomplished one thing. Better than no things. Have fun. Goodbye.